I was just about to shut it off. Didn't think anyone was coming.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I only have one question today, so it might be a quick Q&A session for you as well. So,
All right. I before I answer the question,
yeah.
I um did you write it down on the table?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Emily.
That's
I
okay.
forgot again.
That's okay. I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it. It's all good.
Okay.
Just want people getting in the habit. But the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
second thing is for everybody listening to this video, please fill
Mm-hmm.
out the Boomers Leadership survey form I sent on Monday. I
I thought
really
I
need,
already did. Yeah,
yeah, I think I haven't checked it, but I do need your
yeah.
feedback on it. So thank you if
Mm.
you've done it, Melissa, and anybody else that hasn't done it, please do it. It will allow me to craft a really good day for everybody. Now, shoot away.
Yeah. So regarding RMS, so for example, I already have a parent subscribed for the standard quarterly subscription, and then the parent decided to let's say upgrade to gold next term. And I know from what I understood from the playbook is that um the parent will have to pay like just 3 terms, something like that. So my question is that is it possible for just like when you decide to do an annual subscription instead of monthly or quarterly, you just start the annual from when you decide to upgrade, something like that. So it's just either they're paying 195 or 655 or 195 or 655, like whenever they want to start, instead of computing like 3 terms from now or from when they started or something like that.
I
So
understand.
yeah.
I understand the question, but what would you do, Melissa, if somebody has subscribed for the term, they love
Mm-hmm.
it, and they want to upgrade to gold? If you're saying that there's only going to be two, an annual one or a quarterly one,
Uh-huh.
how would you accommodate somebody that's booked in for the term that wants to upgrade to annual?
Yeah, we'll finish this term, and then next term you start annual, and then so for example,
Yeah.
if they already booked in term 3, they will start their 1 year from term 4. So term 4, 1, 2, 3, so something like
Okay.
that.
So
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 yeah.
what you can do, so what you can do is um so at the moment there's two ways to go gold.
Mm,
They sign up at the start and they just go straight away
yeah,
gold,
yeah.
4 terms, and they get the 16%
Mm,
down.
yeah,
Easy,
simply easy. Yeah, yeah.
easy and clean. Now, in the event where they subscribe for the term, they pay for the
Mm,
term, they love it, they're 1 week in, they're 2 weeks in, whatever it is,
mm,
and
mm,
they want to upgrade to gold, they can
mm,
go into their dashboard, they can upgrade to gold, they pay for 3 terms to complete the
mm,
4 terms, and then they get a 16% discount on the 3 terms, and that completes their 4 term package with us. Now, if you're if you want to keep things clean for your sake and you don't want them paying upgrading for three, then what you
mm.
can do is you can tell them you can if you want
Cancel their
you can
membership.
cancel their membership, but I don't think that's a good idea because if you cancel their membership, you give them a reason not to go back in and get gold next time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's kind of counterintuitive to the membership because we
Mm,
want to make it
mm.
less steps.
Yeah.
You might say to them, you know what? I'm going to cancel your membership. I've canceled it. You're not going to get billed. And then when registration's open, just come back in and buy gold. And then they might come in and say, you know what? I've had a change in mind.
Yeah.
I don't really want to do it. So I really recommend that if they like it, you use that upgrade function. They pay for the 3 terms, they get the 16% discount, and then they're annually. Then they're going to get paid and billed annually after that for 4 terms in advance.
Mm. Okay. Because it's just like very so I know that I will just get more questions, because instead of them paying just 655, and then they will be, like maybe computing in their head, and it's not gonna be 655 if they do annual. So I'm just like trying to understand also, like for example, from my own experience as a customer, when I decided, instead of doing monthly with Amazon Prime, and then I decided to do annual, they started my annual from when I decided it. Like, like for example, today
Yeah.
I want to do annual, I'm gonna pay annual, and then that's from today. So regardless of how, if I paid already monthly last month or this month, like doesn't matter. I'm just gonna start annual from today, and then that's it, something like that. So it's just like easier, and not too complicated for both sides, like for me, for the franchisee, and for the parents too. So they will just like think it's either 195 or you just pay 65 already in advance. And then, I mean, that's
Yeah.
considering if they have the base term, the base rate, the lower rate, right? That's considering that's what they have and subscribe to, because come term 4 we'll already have a price increase. So yeah.
Yeah, I think there is I think a $30 difference or something if they go to upgrade, they're paying
Yeah.
$30 more. But Melissa, we're rewarding people that book annually from the start. So if you book in annually
Mm.
from the start, it's a 16% on the total price, right?
Mhm,
So if it's
mhm.
if the total price is higher when you book annually, you're going to get a bigger discount than if you book for 3 terms. So that's the theory behind it. If it's, if the parent does chuck up a stink, oh, it's 30, they're still getting a 16% discount. They're still getting that
Mhm.
16% discount. It's just on 3 terms, not on 4 terms. But
Yeah. I
you
mean,
can,
that what if they ask that, like, why three? Like, why not just
because
start 1 year from today, something like
we
that.
can't, Melissa, then that's going to be 5 terms. That's not going to make sense. If they booked in for 1 term and then they pay for 4 terms in advance, that's 5 terms.
Because we're counting I mean, the very first time that they have subscribed for the term, there we're counting that as like one term already.
Yeah.
So
So give me an example of what you're referring to.
like, so for no, I mean, why, like, for example, our my parents started term 3, right, with RMS. And then they realized, oh yeah, I might, since my kid will probably stay in boomers for more than a year, given the age, or let's say if their kids really loving it and they realize they're gonna be saving more with annual, they might as well just book like for a year, or book annual. And when they decide that, like, and then we explain to them that, okay, you only need to pay for the 3 terms because you
Yeah.
already paid for the 1 term. So that kind of thing, like, what if we get, I mean, they get to ask that, why not just 1 year again from today that I'm changing my mind? Or why do we have to like compute again that rate
So
from yeah.
So how we've devised the system, Melissa, because it's a bit different than Amazon. Amazon Prime is just a monthly subscription annually for
Mm,
12 months. We're a term by term based program. So it's not as
okay.
easy as like, Amazon Prime, let's upgrade to an annual
Okay,
membership and
annual, yeah.
include 12 months. Let's say, for example, it's term 3, which we're coming up to. They're enjoying the program and they want
Mm,
to upgrade to gold. So they've already
mm,
paid for term 3, right?
mm,
And
mm.
they want to upgrade to gold membership. If they upgrade to gold membership, they're paying for term 4,
For one
term
and
1,
two.
and term 2, and that's it. And that will complete 4 terms, which is an
Okay.
annual membership. That'll be term 3, term 4, term 1, and term
And
2.
two.
And then they'll
They'll
get
start
billed
the annual from term 3 to
exactly.
2027 again. Okay,
Exactly
okay.
right. And then it'll
Mm,
be going like that. That's, in our opinion, that's the cleanest way rather than saying, you know what? You've already paid for term 3. We're going to do 4 terms on top of that. And then technically, then you're going to get parents saying, well, hold on, that's
mm,
5 terms. That's not really an annual membership because
okay.
I've already paid for a quarter. Then I'm
Mm,
paying for
mm,
another 4 terms. That's like 1 year and 3 quarters. So again, if they, let's say for whatever reason, they've booked in for term 3 right now as a quarterly membership and they upgrade to gold,
mm,
the gold will include term 4, term 1, term 2, and there
two.
you go. You've got a year, and
Mm-hmm.
then annual, and then they'll
You
get
start
added into
term
the
3
annual
again.
frequency. Exactly right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right.
That makes
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense actually. I'm just wondering, like if that's why I asked that question, because it's just like in my head, like, if there's a possibility for us to actually do that, like starting the 1 year from the time when they change their mind, instead
Yeah.
of including the term that they have already paid for.
Yeah. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Mm,
I do see what you're saying. It's just, yeah, because they've already paid for the term, technically, then it won't be an annual membership, but it'll be like a year plus a
mm,
quarter.
mm,
And look, if you want, you can cancel their membership and say, hey, come back into the website and pay annually. But I think
Yeah,
that's
it's not. Yeah, it's gonna. It's
counterintuitive.
a long process for them. It's
Yeah,
not
just keep it
friendly. Yeah,
keep it
yeah,
yeah, keep it clean. Book annually. You love it, upgrade, no problems.
yeah,
We've tried to make it so easy where they can do everything on their dashboard.
yeah, yeah. In their dashboard.
They
Okay.
can upgrade on their dashboard. We don't want to we're trying to streamline the system, Melissa. We don't want to create too
Mm,
many conditional ways. You can do this, you can do that, you can do that.
yeah.
We just want to create two simple ways. There's two
Mm.
ways of going gold. You go gold from the start, or you upgrade your
Good from in
membership.
the middle.
Yeah,
So
and
if they decide to upgrade, let's say they did quarterly term 3 and then term 4, and then come term 1 they decide to upgrade to gold.
yes, so if they upgrade, so then they'll get term one included, term two included, term three included, and term four
So
included.
I mean, there is it still 3 months that they're going to compute, or just the remaining 2 terms?
So no, no, so it goes in advance. So if you're saying,
Let's
um,
say after 2 terms, like they started 195 or quarterly subscription term 3, and then term 4, and then term 1 next year they decide to upgrade to gold.
have they paid for term one yet or not?
Not yet. They're just so
Okay,
they
so they're
basically
upgrading.
subscribe. Yeah, they're
So
upgrading after 2 terms.
they're upgrading between term four and one. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So they've paid for term four, but they haven't paid for term one. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So if they've paid for term four, but they haven't paid for term one,
Term
when
1.
they upgrade, their upgrade would include term one, term two, term three, and term four, and then the annual membership will reset again.
So it's like the one that I'm asking, like it should start like 1 year from where when they change their mind.
So if let's say in term four,
Mm-hmm.
you're going through the term,
And then yeah,
you've got a
yeah,
quarterly membership system,
yeah.
you're having a great time,
Mm-hmm.
and you decide, okay, so, no, actually, sorry, I was incorrect. Wrong information. Yeah, you're right. So if you're doing term four, you've already paid for it, you're having a great time, and you want to upgrade to a gold membership, since you've already paid for term four, you'll be paying for term one, term two, and term three.
So three terms again.
If you've
Ah,
purchased already an existing, because you've already paid for the term. Remember, you've paid for the term, you want to upgrade to a gold, so then it's
uh-huh.
those plus three terms to include for the year.
Yeah, that's what, like, for example, so the parent started term 3 quarterly, and then another term again, term 4 quarterly. So after 2 terms or 2 quarters, when they decide to upgrade to gold. So it's not gonna be like just the remaining 2 terms for that year.
No,
It's
no.
gonna be 3 terms
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so that's why I'm asking the question, like, why, so why 3 terms, why not just the year, or like the year will start from when they
Because
change their mind.
it won't, that's not an annual membership, Melissa. That's considered a year and a quarter. They've
Term 3
already,
and 4, and term
they've
3
already
and term
paid,
4.
so they've already paid for term four. If they've paid for term four and during the term they're upgrading,
Mm-hmm.
they've already paid for a quarter. They now need to
Mm-hmm.
pay for three quarters to complete the year.
Okay. So
Remember,
always
it's
so
it's
always
term.
the same concept, like they already paid for 1 term, regardless when they
Yes,
change their mind.
yes.
You already paid for that 1 term, and then you're just gonna pay for
So
three remaining terms.
if exactly right, if I'm a parent and I've handed you over money for the quarter and I say, hey, I love this, can I just upgrade to gold and pay for the three more terms to
Mm-hmm.
complete the annual?
The
That's
year.
what it is. So now I've booked in for the whole year. This term's already been sorted. Little Johnny's good to go. And now
Mm,
I've got those plus three terms and I've
okay.
got my annual membership.
Okay. And okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, that was good. That was a long question
Sorry.
to a long answer to a short question. But Luby just
Just
joined us.
joined. Yeah.
Luby, any questions that I can help you with? I think you're on mute.
Just regarding the All-Star meal,
Yes.
on the guidelines, it says, I think I've already asked you the other time, but on the guidelines, it says minimum team member is 5 and the max is 8.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the last time I think I asked question if if the minimum is 8, then I think you said that we can add more than 8.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can add more than 8.
we
I
can
might
add more than 8.
I might change that. You can add more than 8. Yeah. You
Okay,
can add up to 10 because that
up to
means you've got
10.
more subs. Okay?
Okay, and one more thing. So for the jersey, so that's included in the fee, right?
Yeah, but we've only got 8 jerseys per team. So actually
Oh,
that
okay.
might be a bit of a problem. If you have 10 people, you don't want two missing out and getting upset because we've ordered 8 jerseys for each team member.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. And
Actually,
then
that's
yep. Are the junior comps kids joining as well?
so for All-Star Day, it's ages 6 to 12,
Yeah.
all in the one.
Yeah.
So we're going to be having all of those. The competing players are mixed together, ages 6 to 12. On the other court, we're going
Yeah.
to have non-competing games for ages 6 to 12.
Yes, yeah. But I mean for the competing ones, so the kids who are on the junior comp who are already joining the competitions, will they still be joining, with the Mighty Boomers
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
combined?
It's mixed together
It's
like
mixed
last year.
together.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
same thing that happened during yeah, same thing that happened last year. They are also included.
Same thing as last year. That way you
Yeah.
guys can play more games because if we split it up too many, that means each team's going to play less games.
Okay. Is it possible if we'll be able to like separate the ones that are already joining the comp?
As in non-competing players and competing players?
The competing ones, because
Yes.
they're included in the mighty team, right? When they join the All Star, they're
Yes.
mixed with the mighties.
Yeah. So if I'm submitting a team for Canterbury Bankstown,
Yeah,
for example, and I've got 8 players, 5 of them are 6, 2 of them are 10, that's my team. They're competing against other franchisees. It's the ages are mixed together. Does that make sense?
yeah. But I mean, the ones that already on the junior comp,
Hmm.
because they've got more skills already. So will they still? Yeah, they're still joining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll still be there. They'll be playing with everyone. I can't, for the competition, for the actual players,
yeah,
we can't divide competition players and non-competition players. We just wouldn't have enough like time in the day. Otherwise, teams will only get 1 or 2 games. So we're mixing them all together, and there's got to be 2 girls as well. Don't forget.
yeah. Okay, because
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, just like what happened in the past experience, that was our first time to join, and then our kids were seeing those who are like really very competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is All-Star Day. It's the best of the
yeah,
best. It's it's All-Star Day. It's the best of the best. We do want to, it's the day is designed to be for that competitive element. But there's always going to be on the other court activities for say the kids are a little bit slower or not as competitive.
okay, all right,
Okay.
that's all. Thank you.
All right. Melissa, anything from you before we wrap up?
Just one last. I just remembered. So I do have one parent who has two boys enrolled in our program. So one mini boomers and then one mighty boomers. And
Yep.
I think she doesn't know about the sibling discount. So she's been enrolling without that discount. So she enrolled last term with didn't apply that discount and then enrolled again this term with the RMS without
Yeah.
applying that. So what's gonna happen with the recurring payment? Will it still be like 195 base rate, or should I inform her about the sibling discount, or is there a way for us to update the recurring payment or base rate in the system as well for that sibling?
Yeah. So unfortunately not. If she's booked in, she's
Mm,
locked in at that price.
The base
And
rate is that, okay.
yeah, she's locked in at that base rate. She would have had to enroll both of them to get the discount for the $10. I guess
Mm-hmm.
from here it's up to you. You can either cancel their membership and get her to sign up again and get the sibling discount, or you can give them a $10 discount, but then you have to do that every single
Every
term,
term, yeah.
which I wouldn't recommend. So, or you can just give her $10 credit, a basketball, you can maybe throw in. It's up to you, Melissa. But yeah, she's
Okay.
in order
I
to
mean,
get the discount,
she's not asking me about it, and she's not really
so
complaining.
leave it.
I just
Yeah.
thought, yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it. But
Yeah, leave it.
yeah, okay. And then just,
Remember, Melissa, the more, and I'm talking from experience because I've been on the RMS system for 2 years now.
yeah,
Two
yeah,
years.
yeah.
The more you complicate it, the harder it gets. The more rules you add, the more coupon codes, the more variations you
Mm,
add, the
mm,
more challenging the system is. The other day, I had a meeting with our IT team, and we're saying,
mm-hmm.
all right, we're applying the KISS method to this. Keep it simple, stupid. We want to strip it away, strip all the unnecessary features of it, and we want to make it really simple for
Clear,
both the
yeah.
parent and the
Mm-mm,
franchisee, because we've noticed the more different steps we do, the more variations, the more codes, the more things we do, the more complicated it gets for everybody. So
mm-hmm,
that's
mm-hmm,
my suggestion with somebody that's jumping on the RMS.
mm-hmm.
Keep as little rules as possible.
Okay, all right.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Amin.
No worries, team. Melissa, thank you for hopping on. Luby, thank you for hopping on. Hopefully, I'll see you next Tuesday. All-Star Day is around the corner. Can't wait to go to Queensland on July 4th to see it, and can't wait, hopefully, Luby, to see you on July 11th.
Yeah.
All right. Rock and roll,
Thank
team.
you.
God
Bye-bye.
bless. Have a great
Bye,
Tuesday.
Luby.
Bye-bye.